Hey, 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 Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Sim Settlement 2 for Fallout 4. We're in Vault 88, such as it is. We need to talk to Overseer Barstow.
Hey.
This. Please, I beg your indulgence. I've waited so long, but we must not dally. The work compels us. The vault was supposed to have a very specific set of residents. After all, to conduct human trials, you need the perfect test subjects.
Let's find ourselves a guinea pig.
Let's find ourselves a guinea pig.
The Vault Tech Handbook urges overseers to refrain from using that word, no matter how apt. Turn on the Vault's radio beacon. Certainly people above ground would give anything to live in our vault. While we wait for word to spread, perhaps you might use this time to explore Vault 88. If you can clear some of the rubble, you may be able to access some of the other building sectors. Any materials or equipment that survived may prove useful in our experiments.
Okay. Do we really need the light on? Yeah, we do. It's dark in here. Well, the radio beacon is right over here. Schwank. And we're gonna scrap it. We're first gonna scrap the hell out of this spot. There is nothing useful in here as is. But all of this can be useful for other things, primarily building materials. At least until we get a certain plot up. But even still, none of that's going to be available until after. After what you say? Well, after the Vault 88 quest line is done. We're not going to scrap that. That's our main source of power in this place. Well, the only person we have currently in this place is Valerie. But I suppose we probably could stand to build a turret. So what can you do with the extra space in here? I don't know. We'll figure something out, right? But the more shit we clear now, the less often I will have to up the building limit. Although Vault 88's got a rather extraneous build capacity. Doesn't mean you can't max it, because I certainly have in the past. We'll leave the Pip-Boy crates. We need to interact with them once. Leave those too. Because the Vault 88 crate has vault suits for later on in the quest line. Although not that later on in the quest line. Hey, Nick. And I love that Clancy pants like a dog. Okay, so that's everything up into here. Do I really need this water tower? No. And that's as far as this goes. Now, if you're playing standard, and not sim settlements, there's a lot of good farming area here. Cracks me up that we could scrap an entire train. Okay, that's a rock slide we're going to need to clear out, but we'll clear that out later. That'll get us a lot of material that we need. And the super reactor never got built, clearly. But it isn't until you unlock Vault 88 that you get access to some serious power. And that's the other thing, we weren't going to get very far anyway, we never were. It's another rock slide. Yeah, and yes, I am scrapping every little thing I can because I need every single little bit I can. gonna leave the bed. Put all this stuff up. Okay, that will do. Okay, that will do for now. We've got the place pretty much scrapped now. And now let's go meet the victims. I mean, guinea pig, new residents. You know what? I was right to go this way.
Hey there.
Just a moment and we can begin. Please, step forward.
Let's save. I don't want to have to scrap all that again.
Ah, yes. Welcome. Welcome.
So, this here's a vault, right?
Quite correct. And you could be one of our lucky new residents.
You do got food in this vault, right?
Of course. And a chance at a new life. A question or two first, however. What do you think is the role of a good government?
Government? What the hell are you talking about?
It's alright, we're the good guys. Just answer the question.
It's all right. We're the good guys. Just answer the questions.
You seem... Alright. Okay. From what I heard, them governments are why everything's radioactive.
You won't do for our special assignment. But welcome to our vault. Your new home. If she is representative of what's left above, the outside world must be rougher than I imagined. Are you ready for the next interview?
Let's continue.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Vault 88.
This is a real nice place you have here. Real nice. And I can go wherever I like, right?
Within reason, yes. But I have a question for you.
Sure. What do you want to know?
A hypothetical. Let's say the reactor core is melting down, and you're the only one who could stop it.
Is there something wrong with your reactor?
No, it's fine. Just pretend, so you can stop the meltdown. But you'd suffer from extreme radiation exposure. What would you do?
Well, whatever you'd like. If you don't mind, I'm anxious to look around.
If you're thinking about ripping us off, don't.
Listen, it's hell up there. If you really give me food and a place to stay, I'll be good. Just don't go expecting me to jump in a reactor for you.
I think we could use them in our vault.
As long as you guys are on the level, I'll give this thing a try. Honest.
I appreciate your candor. You can stay, but you're not what we're looking for. Go ahead and get acquainted with your new home. What a colorful gentleman. Clearly he won't work for our experiments. Here's hoping third time's a charm.
It's not his fault. You have to look out for yourself out there, if you want to survive.
I certainly trust your instincts on this. Mine are, shall we say, rusty from all the years of solitude. Next. Hello. Welcome to your new home.
Wow. A real overseer. I am so happy to be here. Hi. My name is Clem.
Yes. Clem, is it? Before you settle in, I have some questions.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'll answer anything you like.
Well, that's good. Here's a scenario. You've been assigned guard duty. You know, stand watch and make sure outsiders don't breach the perimeter. But from inside the vault, you hear a woman screaming. What would you do?
You want me to guard something? Sure. I can do that. I can do that right now, if you want. But I don't hear any screaming, Lady Overseer.
Well, aren't you just precious?
Thanks. I think.
Another question for you. What can you tell me about your mother?
She passed. But she was nice. You would have liked her. She killed a mole rat once.
Really? That's remarkable. Describe the traits you most admire about her.
Well, she was strong because of the mole rat, and she fed me. God, I'm sorry. This place is so much better than the ditch I was living in.
Mole rat kill counts really are the foundation of maternal affection.
I guess.
We're looking for a volunteer, Clem. Someone to test some new devices that will help everyone. Are you interested?
You mean I can stay? I mean, yes. I'll help out. I like helping. That's me, Clem. Always willing to help out.
Yes. I think you'll do nicely. And no time like the present to commence. Now that we have Clem, we are ready to begin. The first step is to get him properly equipped and dressed.
Hey, buddy.
There should be supplies in the welcome area near the entrance.
Alright, now that we have what we need, we can scrap the rest of these. Or not. Well, you know, there is a way around that. Okay.
Clem, let's get you outfitted like a real vault dweller.
Alright, so first things first. Let's give him a vault suit. Put him in it. And... where'd the damn... There we are.
I'll do well. Promise.
Excuse me.
Our first vault residence. What a moment. But, on to business. Exercise is an inherently selfish activity. Instead of using every hour, every minute to further the goals of the community, a resident instead improves their body past the minimum requirements. Vault-Tec has devised a solution. The Power Cycle 1000. While you pedal, you provide raw power to the vault. A perfect answer to an inherently counterproductive practice.
But doesn't society benefit from healthy citizens?
Overall, our research indicates it does not. True, some short-term medical costs are mitigated. But exercise leads to longevity. which extends how long the elderly drain the vault's resources.
Oof.
No, exercise overall is a societal ill we should and can cure.
Your argument is wrong on so many levels.
If you are so convinced exercise is good, then refine the power cycle to make it better. Moving on. The prototype is far from perfect. There were incidences during its R&D. Maybe even the stray cerebral hemorrhage.
Uh-huh.
What? Overseer?
Oh, Clem. Don't worry yourself. This model won't suffer from those defects.
And we'll make sure of that.
Good.
Well, probably. Let me download the schematic to your Pip-Boy. Build it and attach a terminal to choose the parameters of the experiment. Work Clem hard. Give me power.
Okay. So it's going to be in the... Okay, before we do that, let's at least make sure these people ain't too grumpy. Okay. Okay, let's just get beds done with real quick. I'll make them a bit happier. And you figure you'd be able to put something here. And that should be at least enough defense to keep everybody happy. Especially since we have no food and water right now. Okay, so now that that's taken care of, we got emergency needs out of the way. There we go, there's the power cycle.
Smells like something died in here. Ugh.
Okay, now we need a terminal. You can find that under power, and I believe miscellaneous. Yep. I'm sure we're going to put this here. Unfortunately, the terminal needs power. So, we're going to reposition things a little bit here. Put that there. Put the bike here. And now we need to connect power. And the best way for us to do that is to connect from this. Okay. That's the vault beacon. Okay. And you can connect straight from the reactor, which is nice. So... time to start building connectors. Actually, that's not going to work. Yeah, that could work. You know... Okay. I really hate it when that happens. We put something in. So what we're going to have to do... Whoop. We're going to have to clip just enough where we can take it out. Okay. And if you look at it, it's still not quite connected. Maddening. See if that works. It does. Yeah, I love it when you can actually see that it's not connected. You know, we're going to go as far as it'll let us until it stops glowing. Okay. Oh, wow, that actually works nicely. Yes, that's rather unsightly, but I'll deal with that another time. Okay. Actually, what we're going to do... Alright. And now finally... Yeah, good enough. Okay, now we have it connected. Time for the power cycle experiment. Choose experimental parameters. First, let's look at notes from Dr. Braun. The Power Cycle 1000 is already successful. Wasteful exercise turned into clean power. But I task your R&D team to reach even further. How can we further refine this product? Are there opportunities to further other goals of Vault Tech? Let's look at additional power production. By administering electric shocks when the subject's rotations per minute dips below acceptable levels, the amount of power generated can be increased. Voltage decreased by 50% after several failed experiments. See Autopsy 130K and 130L. Note, keep a fire extinguisher nearby just in case. Sustained usage incentives. Over the many trials, we found that sometimes subjects would present physical resistance to power cycle testing. Using coercive or psychological force to maintain the power cycle could prove problematic in vaults with minimal security personnel. By discreetly injecting small dosages of buff-out, not only will the test subject pedal longer and faster, but potentially they will associate their narcotic effects with the activity. Only tested this once in the lab. After 43 hours of continuous pedaling, the test subject experienced cardiac arrest. Recommend lowering the dosage for the full trial. Environmental enhancer. Dr. Riley's team took a very different direction in their trials despite objections. They posited that if the Power Cycle 1000 was associated with a natural positive feedback, that productivity would be enhanced. Using strong aromatic essential oils, e.g. lavender and sweet orange, the Power Cycle prototype elicited a strong initial impression. A subaudible soundtrack of gentle waves lapping on a beach were added. The power production of this experiment was a dismal failure. Note, I don't think Ted is working out, Dr. Braun. I like Ted's idea. We're going to go with it. Ted's idea is safe. Dog meat. Let Clem do his thing, please. Goofball.
This is all there is to it? So I'll keep pedaling. This is kind of fun. Oh, what's that? You smell that? I never smelled such a thing. Is that mute fruit?
Nick, don't fuck with it. Leave something for a companion to play with, and they're going to play with it.
There's a point to it, right? Exercise sucks.
Okay, the hour should be up pretty soon.
So, I just keep pedaling?
Yep. And yeah, we're good. What are you going to do with the computer, Clancy?
I'm so bored. I'm so bored.
Oh!
The power cycle appears to have generated an EMP. Fascinating.
That is fascinating.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I broke your vault. I just got so excited and I wanted to do a good job and I kept pedaling faster and faster. And then the whole vault went kablooey. Please don't kick me out.
Requires wood?
I was looking at the data for the power cycle. If I am reading the report correctly, you chose a lavender and vanilla aroma dispenser.
I feel really relaxed. This vault is the best.
There you go.
We're engineering a new society, you know. Not some sort of day spa.
My clothes still smell funny.
For the next experiment, we need something from outside. Vault-Tec subcontracted out chemical research to Hallucigen Incorporated. It was supposed to be delivered before. But with the mail service out of commission, other arrangements must be made.
Tracking this research down won't be easy. Make it worth my while.
If you insist there's danger, then take these missiles. Lord knows what I'd do with them. Get that research. Once we have that, we can start the next experiment.
Yeah, that's a good question. What the hell is she doing with missiles? Okay, so we're going to leave it here for now. We'll do the next one on the next episode. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Sim Settlement 2 for Fallout 4. I'll see y'all next time.